Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Alright, y'all see this pretty flower? I know it'd be prettier with different color petals. I grabbed some scrap yarn yesterday and started playing around with it, and I come up with this. So, y'all want to learn how I made this? Okay. Let's move this to the side. Let's get us some yarn. Now, I'm just using, as you can tell, it's scrap. And it is Crap Smart from Michaels. And it's in the color taupe. I'm going to get it out of the paper so I can work with it. I like to hold on to my papers, even for just my little bit of scrap. Because that way I know what I've got. Okay. For y'all that don't like the magic ring, I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay? I'm going to do a slip knot. And this is a number 4 worsted. And I'm using J10 6mm. Okay. I'm going to do a slip knot. But I'm not going to tighten it. Okay? It's fairly loose. And I'm going to chain 1. Okay? No, I'm going to chain 2. Okay. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go into the bump of the first chain, if I can. I'll tell you what, my fingers are fidgety this morning. Okay. And I'm going to work a double crochet. Okay? Now, I'm going to put 12 double crochets in that one slip knot. The first chain. Yeah. So, there's 2. There's 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Okay, I'm going to do 6 more. You see, I got room because I made it loose. Okay, I'm going to pause and I'll be back when I get 12. Alright, I'm back. And I've got my 12 double crochets in that one stitch. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to slip stitch into the first one. I'm going to chain. Oh, let me get my scissors. Alright. Keep those handy because I might need them again in a minute. Alright. There's my ring. 12 double crochets in one chain. Alright, it's not as tight as the magic ring, but that way you don't have to do, let's see, a chain of 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever, and then slip stitch it together, just chain 2, and go into the first chain, but make it loose. But the tighter you make that chain, that first chain, the tighter that hole will be. So, just a heads up. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me get some yarn to get started. I'm going to try a different color. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to try some purple petals around the taupe base. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to go in right there where I did my slip stitch. And I'm going to grab my yarn. I'm going to chain one. I'm holding my tail and I'm holding my working yarn. Okay? That way this chain one don't slip on you and get large. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so after I chain that one, I'm going to chain 5. Okay, and I want to skip the next one. And I'm going to go into this one. And I'm going to put a single crochet. Okay? And then I'm going to chain 5. My yarn's getting caught. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to go into this one, and I'm going to do a single crochet. Okay? Now, I carried that tail over and did that single crochet around that tail also. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip that one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip, single, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip, single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip, single. My fingers are not wanting to work this morning. Okay, now, here's where it gets tricky. Because you've got all these petal pieces right here. Okay, but I had 2 layers. So, the one that you skipped right here, go in it. And don't forget, grab that tail that you went in. Okay? And you want a single crochet right there. And then you want to chain 5. And then you skip this one. And you go into this one. Just fold that chain 5 that you did previously down. And put a single crochet. My yarn. Okay. And then chain 5. Skip that single crochet. Go into that one. Just turn that chain 5 down. And do a single crochet. And chain 5. And the same thing. And the same thing. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yep, and the same thing right here. Okay, last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're back over here. Here's where it gets tricky. You don't want to go into this one. You want to go into the back one, because we're going to do the back petals first. So what you want to do is just somewhere right in here, yeah, this part don't really matter. You want to grab your yarn somewhere and attach it down. And what I do is, right there, I just do a slip stitch. Okay, and that attaches that down. Now you want to go back here to the back petal and do a slip stitch. Okay? And then this is how you're going to do each petal. You're going to start off with a chain 3. And then on that chain 5, you're going to add 11 double crochets. Don't be afraid to pull them over. That was 6, I think. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 11. Okay, see that? Real pretty. Okay, now what you want to do, to draw it down, you want to go on the top of that single crochet, and you want to work a slip stitch. Then you want to slip right over to, tails in the way, you want to slip right over to your next chain 5. And just slip stitch into it and chain 3. What that does is that gives you your height, but it also sort of acts as a double crochet. Alright, now you do that all the way around the back row, and I'll meet you back when you get 12 in your last chain 5 on the back row, not the front row. We'll do that in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. And I'm looking at it going, well, that's pretty the way it is. So, you could stop right here and be done. But, I want to put a row of these in between each one, like a 3-dimensional effect. Alright, so I did my last 12. Find my yarn. And all I did was I just slip stitched down into it. Okay? Now what you want to do is you want to come over here and just slip stitch into one of the front rings. That way you ain't got to cut your yarn and sew in your end, and it ain't going to matter. If anybody's looking at your work that close, tell them to stop it. Alright, and then do the same thing. Chain 3, which kind of counts as a double crochet, and then put 11 more into each one. So that makes 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to do all these. Okay. But when you get to the middle here, don't forget, slip stitch down into that chain, single crochet, because it brings the end of your petal down. So it defines each petal from the other. That's what that chain 3 at the beginning does also. It defines the beginning of this petal from the one previous. Okay, so y'all go on and work all them around, and I'll meet you back over here at the end. I don't know if I've got enough yarn to finish this or not. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. And I didn't think I was going to have enough yarn to finish. There's the end of my scrap yarn. Definitely not enough to make 12, well, a chain 3 and 11 double crochets. But I can still show you how to finish. Let's just say that this loop, this last loop I have, has the 12 on it. Okay. And I'm right here. I'm going to go down into my single crochet. And I'm going to slip stitch. And then chain 1, pull my yarn out, tighten it down, and that's all it is to it. Just pretend I've got 12 on this one. But I think it's very pretty. And what you could do is, if you don't want all the petals in the same color, and you don't mind sewing in your ends, you can do the back petals in one color, and do the front petals in a different color. Or you could use a variegated, say you want it pink and purple and white with a tan middle, or even a black middle would look good. I don't know. Make it your own. I always say that. Make it your own. And if you got an idea on how you can change something on my flower to make it better for you, by all means do it. I love when people get creative and think outside the box. I don't like them boxes. So, make it your own. But if you do make it, or make something with it, or even change it, let me know. Let me know. You can write me a letter. You can shoot me an email. You can leave it in the comments. There's multiple. You can join the Facebook group and tell me on there. There's multiple ways where that you can show me what you did, or tell me if you changed something to make it better for you, because hey, I like new ideas. My way don't mean it's the best way. I'm open to new things. Alright, so this is Tuesday. So tonight at 7 p.m. my time, and I'm in Virginia in the United States. So 7 p.m. here, the giveaway will be over. No more entries after 7. And believe me, I will check. All right. So, and I will announce the winner tomorrow in my TGIFFW. Let's see. Oh. I'm not sure how this is going to work because my internet here at my home is kind of iffy. So, my husband is off work after tomorrow for the next 9 or 10 days. He either goes back to work on November the 5th or November the 6th. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to get videos up. I'm going to try. I'm definitely going to try because I like y'all. Y'all sweet to me. And I like helping people. So, like I said, I'm going to try. Wish me luck. Alright. I will see you here tomorrow for another grand adventure in Val's Yarn Room. Hit that subscribe. When you do, click on that bell, tap that word all. That way you don't miss out on none of my videos. You get a notification for every single one if you got your notifications turned on right. I couldn't say it all. Okay, let's see. Give me a thumbs up. Share if you can. Definitely leave a comment. Yeah. All right. Love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody. Even if it's just a smile. If you see somebody elder in a parking lot putting their groceries away, if they don't want you to help put their groceries in their vehicle, take their buggy for them. Even if you don't need a buggy. Save them a few steps. Something. Something. It's a whole lot less energy to be nice than it is to be nasty. All right, so see you tomorrow with the winner giveaway and my normal TGIFFW. So, love y'all. Bye. Bye, y'all.